I've just run a relaxation and meditation class for a big firm, and do what I always do after a session, whether it's with clients or an event I'm hosting and running, is I come out through the back gate into the woods and I reset and recalibrate. Being able to hold space for people, whether that's large groups, guiding them in meditation, or whether that's one-to-one clients, especially with the trauma release work that I do. It's incredibly important that I look after myself. And this is why I only support a very limited number of one-to-one clients at a time, so that I can really hold space for them. Because I know many therapists and coaches will book their calendar back to back for sessions, and they might see 6-8 people in a day. The depth of the work that I do and the level of support that I offer means that I only ever see one client a day. I may do, group things around that, but I will have one client session in my day. So it will be a morning or afternoon session, and that gives me space around it to, straight after the session, to come, reset, recalibrate myself before typing up their notes, sending them the home practice that I want to do, and then offering that support on Telegram. So, the other half of the day, when I'm not actually in session with a client, I'm messaging everyone else, checking in with them. So today, I'm supporting one client who's going into the colonoscopy today. So coaching her, giving her advice around preparation, around the pain management, hypnosis techniques that she can be using afterwards, the healing hypnosis techniques that she can be putting in place, the hand tapping she can be doing if she's nervous before going into the appointment. I'm supporting a client who's just found out that she's pregnant, and she is petrified that it won't stay. So I'm supporting her, and this is all through Telegram, so either text messages or voice note support. I'm supporting another client who is pregnant and working through donor grief at the minute. She's conceived through donor eggs, and now she's reached 20 weeks pregnant. It's really hitting her the grief of what could have been. And so we're working through that while she's pregnant, so that when the baby comes, she can be completely focused on him. I'm supporting another client to get ready and prepare to go into transfer in the new year. And the level and the depth of the support that I'm offering means that it's never just about the one-to-one sessions that we have. There's this ongoing support in between the sessions. And so in the podcast I recorded last week, where I was saying that at the beginning of the session I never say how have you been? How have the last 2 weeks been? And we don't waste that session having a catch up, because we've done that in Telegram. We're up to date. I know how your last 2 weeks have been because I've been there walking alongside you. It means that we can go into that session. I also ask my clients in advance, what do you want to focus on tomorrow? So they're tuning in before they even get into that Zoom room with me. They know what they want to focus on. I know what they want to focus on. That then gives me time to maybe research, particular topic or something that they're working through. It will give me time to put a plan in place for that session. So from them sharing what they want to work on, I can go, this particular hypnotherapy technique would be good. This trauma release technique might be good. I can teach them about this as something they can be doing for themselves. And it's all very structured in that sense, but also it gives me a chance to energetically align with what is going to be the absolute best support that I can give them in that session. So instead of, a lot of coaches would just, the people get that hour of their time and that's it for another week, 2 weeks, a month, however spaced out their sessions are. And there's no contact, there's no support in between those sessions. And that is the complete opposite of what I want to be doing, because I feel that the way I'm supporting people allows you to really lean into that support and know that you don't need to be struggling, you don't need to be working things out on your own between sessions. You can just message me and be like, this has happened, and I'm like, okay, here's the plan, and I will be asking you coaching questions in Telegram. I will be getting you to do that work so that you're constantly evolving, you're constantly moving forward, rather than there being these like gaps in between the sessions. And yesterday ran a lovely group meditation for a parents group of a big corporation. They've put together this like well-being group, and yeah, just wanted to come together for half an hour and have that space and time. So I created a unique meditation for them that also included hypnotic suggestions about how positive it is to take time and to rest, especially, you know, if you're busy with work and home life and all the things. And it was just so lovely that this company have that focus and are so aware that, you know, well-being of their employees is incredibly important. So yeah, if you know anyone or your company would like to invite me along to do a lovely meditation, and obviously it is your company and you don't want to share that I'm a fertility therapist, I have a whole separate web page and everything for that, so it can just be like, oh, this is, you know, a hypnotherapist rather than a fertility hypnotherapist, if you're obviously keeping that under wraps, which I know many of you do. So there we go, that's my little update from today. If you're interested in finding out more about what it's like to be supported by me, then please do apply for a one-to-one coaching call where we can just jump on for 30 minutes Zoom call. You fill out an application form which shares what's happening for you and like all your details, like all the facts. And then in the call, we can really get into the emotional and energetic of what support you need. And if it makes sense at the end of that call, we can discuss working together.